Good morning. It is Monday morning, March 23rd, and this is Monday Morning Manifesting with Kelly Walker, the Queen of Manifesting. Welcome to my weekly live free manifesting class. So every class I do is matching the topic of the month. So in this group, we do a new topic each month. And it's not always new. I recycle the best topics that I know people are always struggling with. So this month is money. The month's almost over. We have one more Monday in this money month. So this is not the last money class, but next week will be for the year until we do the money month again. So last week we talked about why you aren't reaching your money goals. And I gave you 10 things that you are doing to block getting your money. Okay. So today we're going to talk about raising your money vibration and how your learning style affects your ability to make money, how it affects your whole approach to money and learning how to improve your money energy. So I want you all to take a quiz sometime today. I'll post it after the video, and I'm going to make it a poll. So after you take the quiz, I want you to come back and tell me what your result was. Tell me which learning style you are. I am kinesthetic. That's my number one. And so I have to learn by touching, doing active things, stuff like that. So my learning style is one of the rare ones. And so I have to adjust a lot of things to fit my learning style because most people are visual learners. That's the number one, most common one. So I always have to adjust things so that there is some kind of physicality involved in it for me to really learn it. So I do really good with like touching things, moving things, using my hands or something so that I learn better. So I want you guys to know what your learning styles are so that I can next week, the last money week, I'm going to make sure I have addressed all the learning styles with money. And I'll also do a little bit of follow-up in the poll. So I'll do the poll. I'll give the link to the quiz I want you to take. And then the poll will be your answers, which type you are. And then I'm going to do a little thing about all three learning styles. So make sure you do the poll so that you can figure out which kind you are and where you're going to need a little more help with your money learning, overcoming your money blocks, okay? So I will do that at the end so that you're not distracted by the quiz because I know you're all going to want to run and do the quiz right now. So I'll wait to the end to post the quiz. So I want to talk about money energy and your energy. And so I've told you how your money goal is at a higher frequency than you are currently at. Okay? So let's say you want to make $10,000 a month profit and you're living down here at the $2,000 a month vibration. You want to get to the $10,000 a month vibration and you're doing the steps, you're doing the manifesting formula, and it's going slow and you're getting frustrated. So when your vibration doesn't match your money goal, it's going to be slower for you. It will take longer. You can still get there, but in addition to all the steps you have to reach your goal, you're also going to be getting steps for raising your vibration. And so it's going to take a little longer. So if you focus on raising your vibration, then the whole money manifesting is going to go a lot faster. Because as you vibrate higher, you will be closer to your goal. And then when you do your manifesting formula, your steps are going to be like, boom, 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 instead of, okay. So, did you like that sound effect? That was pretty cool, huh? Pretty high tech. So, I want you to think about the things you are doing that affect your money vibration. And I'm going to tell you that the two biggest, what would you call it, offenders, the two biggest vibration lowering activities ever are complaining and gossiping. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you love the sound effects. Okay, complaining and gossiping. They are the two most detrimental things to your vibration. And the third is fear. So vibrations are always brought down severely by complaining and gossiping. And then the whole fear thing is bad too. So I want you to think about the especially right now with all the crazy in our lives, I want you to think about how many times have you complained about something in the last 24 hours? How many times have you actually complained about something in the last 24 hours? And then I want you, okay, when I say gossiping, I don't really mean gossiping. What I really mean is tearing someone else down, either by thinking it or saying it, including yourself. So instead of gossiping, I'm going to call it tearing people down. Because you can tear people down without gossiping. So really, it's not gossiping. Gossiping is a side effect of tearing people down. So how many times in the last 24 hours have you just inadvertently said something mean about somebody? Have you, okay, so I watched a TikTok video yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's an idiot. How rude of me. I mean, I totally did that. So don't ever think I am perfect at this, you guys. I am still a work in progress, just like all of you. And I just might have a little more practice at it, but I am not perfect at it. So I showed this video to my son because he said, Mom, doesn't that lower your vibration when you call someone an idiot? And I was like, oh my gosh. So then I was like, well, look at him. Look what he does. And then he's like, that's no excuse. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. So got mentored by my son yesterday. So anyway, think about how often you say something bad about another person. And I know it can be so automatic that you don't even realize you did it. So try to pay really close attention this week to everything you ever say bad about anyone. Driving is really an easy way to get triggered and say something bad about people on the freeway around you, or just even, I don't know, we have this thing with UDOT. I hope nobody here works for UDOT. But whenever there's like a bad traffic thing or like a weird street design or something, we're always like, oh, yay, UDOT. We totally make fun of them and mock them, and we need to stop doing that because that's tearing people down. That's tearing down an entire government agency. So I need to stop doing that. But think about how many times when you are out in the world and someone annoys you and you think about that about them. Oh, let me look at the comments. Oh, Mike's on here. Hi, Mike. So, and Tina Marie, you said 0. If Tina Marie said 0 about saying mean things about people, I believe it because she's amazing. She's like an angel, you guys, seriously. So when you talk or even think bad, negative, judgmental things about another person or yourself, remember, you do it to yourself way more than you do it to other people. Listen to your inner chatter. What kind of bad things are you saying to yourself every day also? Every time you do that, you are, A, you're lowering your vibration, and B, you are building a layer of, how would I say this? So the things you're trying to manifest can't come to you instantly. If we had the power to manifest instantly, that would be super, super dangerous. Because if we had a flash of anger and we were like, oh, I want to run that guy off the road or whatever it comes up, however it comes up to you, if you could instantly manifest, you'd be in serious trouble. You'd probably be in prison. So you don't want to be able to instantly manifest. And so the way we are built, we have a barrier around our manifesting powers that slows them down. And I learned this from Kirk Duncan, and he describes it as a buffer zone. And I like to describe it as a giant gummy shield, because I think about when something's trying to get to you, it gets stuck in your buffer zone. And I picture that as like made of gummy bear material. So think about this. You're surrounded by this bubble of gummy bear material. And so when something hits it, it doesn't go straight through into your existence. So you're manifesting this thing and it's coming to you fast, and then it hits your gummy bears. And if you're really mean and negative, it's more like a Swedish fish. It's like a lot thicker and harder to get through. So gummy bear is actually not that bad compared to how bad it could be. So it hits your gummy bear shield, and then it slows way down. Okay, so every time you think or say anything negative about yourself or other people, your gummy bear shield gets thicker. It grows bigger and it gets denser. And eventually you could turn into like a starburst shield where nothing can get through. Okay, you don't want that. You want it to be as thin and light as possible so the things you want come to you easier. Okay, so making negative comments or thoughts about yourself or anyone else thickens that up, which slows your manifesting down even more. It's got to be there or you'd manifest instantly, but you can control how thick and dense it is by controlling your thoughts and your words about yourself and others. So be very careful what you say and think, especially about yourself. Okay, let me read some. Wow, we got a lot of comments. Okay, hi, Annie. Janae says, I've been learning that if we give ourselves what we need and we don't need positive from other people, we won't be triggered by the negative. Yeah, that's really good. If you're totally reliant on outer validation and you don't know how to validate yourself, then you are super easily triggered. That is so true, Janae. Faye says, I usually catch it. God usually reminds me immediately, and I say, sorry, Heavenly Father, but that happens a few times a day. But it's good. It's good you stop and apologize, Faye. That's awesome. Tina Marie, only the last 24 hours. Thank you. I have my moments. You're so cute. Hi, Anthony. Linda says, I know that I do this more to myself than others. I do get upset regarding situations and how I react to them, not so much about the other person. Yeah, we are so hard on ourselves, you guys. Oh, it's rough. Oh, you're going to share this with your 12-year-old son. That's awesome. You know, I figure everybody can relate to candy. Same with the drive-through method. Everybody can relate to driving through a drive-through to get food. People can also relate to candy. So I'm glad that you like that analogy. I thought it was really super effective myself. So That's why I like to teach that. So make your shield thinner and less dense by being more kind and gracious and generous in your thinking and in your speech to yourself and other people. That is super, super, super important, you guys. And here's a way to look at it. If that didn't help you that much, look at it this way. How much does it cost you every time you say or think something bad about yourself? Give it a number. Like ask yourself, ask your intuition, how much does it cost me to talk bad about myself or others? How much does it cost me to think something bad about myself or others? What if it cost you $1,000 every time you put somebody down? Would you stop doing it? I bet you would. So put a price on it. Put a cost on that bad habit so that you will stop doing it. Is it worth $1,000 every time you badmouth somebody? But that's kind of what's happening. If you think about it, that's what's happening. You've got this money, and everybody in here I know is working on manifesting money this month because it's the money month in the group. And so you're trying to manifest money. Every time you say or think something mean and negative about yourself or another person, it's costing you money, literally. It is literally costing you some amount of money. So if you could use that as a motivation more than the gummy shield, then use the money motivation instead. Think about what it's costing you, because it is, I guarantee you, it is costing you money to be mean and judgmental and cranky at yourself or other people. Okay. Fruit roll-up shields. Yes, Anthony, that's what you want. You want a little tiny fruit roll-up shield. That's perfect. Perfect. I love it. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about today is your negativity towards money. And I know everybody loves money and they want money, but also they hate money. That's a thing. You can love and hate money at the same time. That's normal. It's okay. However, what happens is that there is a balance in your life of positive thoughts and negative thoughts about money that is totally out of whack. Because think about how often when you get a bill or when you find out something costs money that you didn't think did, or it costs more than you thought, or you need a car repair or something unexpected that you have to pay, how does it make you feel? And so be honest with yourself. Does it make you go like, oh no, I have to pay this, dang it, and it's going to throw my budget out of whack, I don't have money for this right now, blah, 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 and you get all stressed and upset about it? How often does that happen compared to, oh, I am so grateful that there's someone that can fix my car. I am so grateful that there's a way that I can get around easily on my own because I have someone to fix my car. You know, where do we go? Most of us all go to the first one. We all go to the panic and the, oh my heck, how am I going to pay this? I don't have money for this, blah, blah, blah. And we get all freaked out, stressed out, and upset instead of focusing on gratitude that this service is available to us. When you get your mortgage, do you go, oh yes, I have somewhere to live. I'm so grateful. I have a nice house to live in. Or do you think, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay this again? You know, what's your attitude towards your bills? Expected and unexpected. When you can get to a place where no negativity comes up, when you have an unexpected bill, you will be really good at manifesting money, because the positive gratitude, happy feelings about money will outweigh all the negatives, which means your vibration is going to go way up. You're going to be way on the same level as your monetary goal, and money's just going to flow to you so much easier. And you're going to get ideas of ways to make money that you didn't get before. You're going to see opportunities for income that you didn't see before. Everything's going to change, but it's not really changing. It's only you changing. Your perception will change because you are telling your reticular activating system that you love money. Money is good. Money only brings you joy. Money is your friend, and your reticular activating system will let you see more ways to bring more money into your life. They were all there before. Trust me, there are thousands of ways for you to make money right now that you can't see because you don't have the vibration or the gratitude or the positivity about money required for you to see those things. So they're there, but you need to change your mindset, rewrite your VIP list so that you can see them. So if you are having money struggles, it is only because you believe that you need to have money struggles. How's that for some truth? It's true, though. Your reticular activating system decides what you see around you. And if you have filled that list up with money is hard, I always live paycheck to paycheck, I can't ever make ends meet, I can't ever get ahead, blah, blah, all that stupid whiny crap that we believe as truth sometimes for years and years, but is not true. If you fill your list up with those things, that's all you see proof of. Because remember, your VIP list, that's the list of things that you can notice that your reticular activating system lets through the filter, and it hides everything else because you'd be overloaded if you saw all the other things. So when you change your attitude about money, you're going to start seeing way more ways to make money. Okay? Are there any questions about that? I know if you've been around me for a while, you've heard the whole reticular activating system thing and hopefully understand it. Or if you've seen my drive-through method of manifesting presentations, you understand it. So hopefully you understand what that means. Okay. I'll watch for questions because we're almost out of time. If you are in my advanced manifesting group, we are switching over to Zoom right at 10. And we will do actual coaching on money with you specifically. I have got a new Zoom thing. I upgraded to the enterprise version so I can do 500-person webinars. And so I might need to send out a new link. So if you're in the group, go in the group to see what link I send today, because that might be a different link and I might have a password now. So go to the Kelly's Advanced Manifesting group and I'll drop a link in there in a minute. Also, Wednesday night, I'm going to do a free webinar on how to deal with the stress and the fear and keep your vibration high in spite of that. And if you want to attend that webinar, it's totally free. Just let me know because you'll need to register. So comment or send me a PM. I'll do a post about it. Linda says, I got rid of those beliefs with the belief breakthrough and have more than doubled my monthly income over the last year. That's so awesome, Linda. Oh, Ecclesiastes 10:19. You guys, Anthony is awesome. And this scripture he put, this is his favorite scripture, basically says, money is the answer to everything. I love it. Money solves everything. And that's in the Bible, you guys. And there's a lot of scriptures that seem to be negative about money, but there's 5 times more scriptures that are positive about it. So Anthony is an expert on that. You guys should hook up with him and talk about that sometime because he's so cool. Cindy, can you go over again? I want to write it down. Well, we're out of time today, but I'll post it. I'll post it in the group. Janet, you want a link for the webinar? Okay. And I'll probably just post the link in the link in the group too. So, I got a new shipment of cards in, so if you need a manifesting deck, I got a new shipment of 50 this weekend, so I have a lot of them. I have to go to the post office today. I have a bunch of orders to send out, but I have plenty. So if you want help with your vibration manifesting deck, this was designed specifically to help you raise your vibration, you guys. And a fourth of these are about money, and a fourth of these are about your worth. And so they are very, very targeted towards money. So what you do is you take out the instruction card, and then you just shuffle through the deck, and you, oh, and I'm going to give you guys one. So this is your card for today, you guys. Okay, I'm setting the intention that the card I pulled today is for my master, We Are Masters of Manifesting group, and this is what they need to hear today. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a good one. No worries about money today. Today I get to show up with love and understanding. Imagine that this is your last day on earth. How would you interact with your loved ones? And I know a lot of you are on quarantine and working from home, so yeah, how would you interact with your loved ones? So treat it like a very precious day today. Okay, that is your card for the day. So if you want a deck, they're $30. They come with this cute collectible tin with a crown on the front. So let me know. If you just go to thequeenofmanifesting.com, they're right there on the front page too. And I'm going to the post office today, so if you want one really fast, go order it today before I leave the house. Around probably noonish. All right, well, that is it for today. You guys, thank you so much for coming. You're welcome. Thank you, and you're welcome. All right, I will see you guys later, and if you're in the Advanced Manifesting group, go to the group and watch for the Zoom link because it might be new. I'm glad you love them, Janet. That's awesome. All right, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you Wednesday night for the free webinar at 7. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.